Hello, my wonderful people. Greetings to you all, and a happy Sunday. I wish everybody a very happy one at that. And also use this opportunity to celebrate each and every one of you who have been trying in one way or the other to make sure that this ministry we are building is moving to the permanent site. May the Almighty Chukwuka Biama, the greater God on your premier, always locate you at every point of your need, expand your territory, and also meet you at the points of your need on daily basis. This issue of Biafrans going back to their route, or going back to their region, going back to the southeastern part of the country, is really taking another different dimension. And there's a security which I just want to leak it to some people who is listening to my voice on every now and then. If you are residing in Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, Port Harcourt is also involved. Port Harcourt, Kano, Kaduna, Sokoto, and the rest of the other happening states, Maiduguri, all these places, that any small thing, either they start to kill the Igbos or the Biafrans living there, or they will start to burn their shops. If you are living in all these states that is happening, my dear, seek a way to return back home, because intel we are having now, this one is just from a very close ally of mine, an Hausa man, who give me this intel, telling me that Igbos need to go back because the plans in which the Fulani control government of Nigeria are trying to execute on the head of the Igbos, they will not find it funny if they start dealing with them. It's better they pick some pieces of their life, the one that remains, and bring it back home. To avoid had I know. Because this thing is what Martin Nnamdi Kanu have been shouting and crying on top of his voice. Our brothers in Lagos State that time sees him as they said, look at this man, Nyara. Even they called him a hungry man who knows what he is doing. He's looking for tithe and offering and the rest of them. But now, after many years, waiting can happen, everything begin to unfold. So that's how it be for now. This message don't come again. If you say you live in all these happening states, that is apart from the southeastern part of the country, will be happening in Onitsha, Anambra State, Nnewi, Oba, Ekusigo, and the rest of them, or Aba, or Were, or being Enugu, anywhere within that virus, you are covered. But if you are not within that virus, my dear, come back home or run, because I go on Akreka. Shetima is not smiling. That voice note that leaked that time, they really mean everything. There's a voice note that leaked during the time of this electionary or campaigning, which it says that Igbos most surely is either they agree to go to their home with the one that is left for them, or they will go back empty-handed, that they are going to deal with them. They have started that mission. Imagine this administration have not stayed 1 year in office, and the Igbos are feeling it hot like this. Then what happens when they finally get ground? When they finally get every nook and cranny is controlled? Look at the issue, and the way I'm having all these problems is look at Shetima. Look at Soludo calling Shetima to come to Onitsha to what they call it, to commission projects. You come and show them everything that we are manufacturing, and he go there to commission them. My dear, tomorrow they were coming back with sanction. They will even hide the tax that will make the owner of that company to just wake up one morning and say, I'm done. When will we the Igbos came by your money? This album, it don't too much. We really need to know something. How many Hausas have ever completed project and come and call a southeasterner to come and commission the project? If no be madness. Anyway, let us read the news. I beg, where carry us come here, because if I keep complaining about this in Chichigabo, industrialization, Igbos are coming back home, according to Governor Chukwuma Charles Soludo Mbafo. He don't commission 5 indigenous industries in Anambra State. So our people living over there in Lagos State, in Kano, Kaduna, we get all these BB companies. It is high time everybody return back home. Look at what is happening. My dear, we are not smiling. Biafra have come to stay, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. So let us read the news in details. Like this message, share it, comment on it, and make sure you keep subscribing to this channel for more and more interesting videos coming your way. First of those companies that was commissioned by Chukwuma Charles Mbafu Soludo and his counterpart, the criminology and head of Boko Haram will be Alhaji Shetima. They don't look at the companies as follows. First was Tiger Food, an indigenous food processing company that expanded to tomatoes and mayonnaise manufacturing located in Obosi Idemili North local government area of the state. Number 2 is a KM oil lubricant located in Ogbaro, was commissioned by Governor Chukwuma Charles Soludo, who was also represented by his Commissioner of Industry. Number 3, Governor Chukwuma Charles Mbafu Soludo commissioned first indigenous steel mill manufacturing company with the name Mayton Steel Limited, located in Okozo. Number 4, Governor Soludo inaugurated Kujo Motor Manufacturing Company in Omonia. We are moving forward. Biafra, here we come. Number 5, the same thing. Governor Soludo and so-called the chief of commandant Boko Haram, where he named Alhaji Shetima, commissioned electricity meter manufacturing company in Orifite in Anambra State. And another situation here, this one, we are driving all the way now from Anambra State, going to Enugu State, the state of Peter Mba. $30 billion GDP, according to what he promised. Igbo captains of industry embrace Mba's economic plans. Captains of industry and prospective investors of Southeast extraction have expressed their readiness to key into the investment and the economic growth plans of Dr. Peter Mba-led Enugu State government. They expressed satisfaction with the administration's efforts at aligning local domestic business leaders and risking the state business environment, stressing that investments go to where the risks are less and return on investment is high. This was even as Governor Peter Mba harped on synergetic regional cooperation for economic development, saying a people could only get respect outside their land proportionate to the socio-economic growth in their own homeland. That is how you get respect anywhere. When you go out, you begin to boast. Do you know what my own state is producing? We can produce this, we can produce that, and we can assemble this and also assemble that. That if you go to social countries, you will see the goods of my country selling on a very high price. That is how you can boast. The business moguls have given the indication in Enugu at the weekend during the inauguration of the Enugu Investors Network, an initiative of the Enugu State government for mobilizing domestic investment and investors. One of the many business leaders at the event, which also served as the inaugural roundtable of the network, Dr. Sam Unyisi, CEO of Peace Group of Companies, commended the governor for improved security. He urged Igbo to take home, emphasizing that the long-term security of Igbo investment will only be guaranteed in their own homeland, not in Lagos State or in Kano State. The government is thinking what I was thinking. The first thing that this government did was to work on the Monday sit at home. 2 years ago, we did not go to work for 62 days. Last year, we did not go to work for 67 days. This year was going to be worse than that if he really did not do anything. Why I said that the government is thinking what I was thinking is because on the 23rd of November 2013, I told my family that I was not going to make any investment that is worth more than 1 billion naira outside the Southeast. I am happy with this government. This is the first time that anybody is inviting me in Enugu State to come and have this kind of heart-to-heart discussion with the governor. Seated two. The other ones we are kind of come, talk and go home. But this one is action. The governor says, This is what we have and what we are going to do together. It is straight to the point. We must be plain and frank with ourselves. So I do not want to talk about what Nigeria is and what Nigeria is not. As far as I am concerned, I am made for where I come from. Charity begins at home, according to Peter Mba. Collaborating the chairman of a Koshari's group, Sir Cosmos Madoka, said the group had since turned homeward, investing heavily in agriculture, among others, in Anambra State, and will be eager to explore any of the outlined investment opportunities in Enugu State. I want to thank the governor for thinking alike. However, security is a priority for a true investor, and it is the role of government. That is why I said that investment capital goes where it is safe, and that is what Peter Mba is working towards to achieve. But you are on the right track. If opportunity presents itself, I will be interested, and that is why we are here, Madoka stated. That is the CEO of Koshari's. In his remarks, Governor Peter Mba, who recalled how Dr. Michael Okpara turned the Eastern region economy around by assembling eminent personalities such as constitute the Enugu Investor Network, said the narratives of insecurity, economic underdevelopment, laxity, and lack of ambitious development initiatives could be changed as they did not represent people of the Southeast. We are industrialized people, so we must work towards our own trajectory. Let us forget about what Nigeria is and what Nigeria is not, according to our brother. So we now have a government in Enugu State that has expressed a humongous vision and ambition as to where we want to see Enugu in the next 4 to 8 years. Under our watch, we propose to grow this economy from $4.4 billion to $30 billion to become one of the top players in Nigeria by GDP in the next 4 to 8 years. According to Mba, this growth we envision in Enugu is not one that is going to come through the public sector. We expect that the growth would come from the investment from the private sector as well. So my intention here today is to elicit your engagement, your questions, and indeed your involvement on how we can grow Enugu's economy and by extension the Southeast economy, Mba stated. Earlier in their remarks, the Secretary of Enugu State Government will be Prof. Chidebere Onya and the Commissioner for Trade and Investment, Adora Chukwu, said the launch of the Enugu Investors Network underscored the fact that while it was important to look outward for global partnerships, the domestic business leaders were key to Enugu actualizing its potential and experiencing irreversible growth and prosperity. This administration plans to grow the economy from the inside to outside, putting domestic industry at the center of our economic plans. Onya stated, that is the secretary to the state government. Well, my wonderful people, I don't hear them all. I don't hear everything from Enugu State down to, from Anambra State to go Macha Soludo commissioned 5 indigenous projects, which is have commenced working. Then down to Enugu State, 30 billion GDP. Igbo captains are also involved to make it a reality. Then I ask, where is our able Imo State government? How far now? Okay, you don't start the process of sending 4,000 youths to abroad for them to go there to become Yahoo boys. Why I don't finish? Anyway, my wonderful people, when I don't hear them, I beg you, do me one favor. Like this message, share it, comment on it, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos coming your way. I still remain Amanda Neze, reporting live from the platform of Okute Daily Talk, where I will always tell you the undiluted truth, everything the way it is. So my brothers and sisters, where they abroad, where they for other states in Nigeria, make on a pack on a kaya, they come back home because Baya, the Goma, and Biafra have come to stay. My brothers and sisters, what I call Hanum Nono, Mwano, make on they do what? Make on remember say our campaign is still ongoing. Hashtag Free Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, Free Biafrans, sign the referendum and hashtag All Hail Biafra. When I hear my voice again, before by this time the next day, Kemesiano.